This the Estonian team we saw in Riga. Isabella, SUKHOVSKAYA, Trevor, Sebastian, MALKASAARI.
And a bigger age range difference here, 14 and 19, not a big deal at all, but quite often we see them, more similar age range difference in pairs more than in dance. They will skate a tango and a fuego. We could see that with Isabella and Trevor, they're in the early stages of the development of the dance team, of course. The skating skills need to work in there, but they're together and working hard at improving the basic skating skills, and that we will see throughout the year.
Absolutely, and we saw them in Riga and in the rhythm dance in Latvia. They did finish 14th of the 14 teams, but significant progress in the commitment here, and looks like things have improved insofar as there's a rotational lift coming up at level 3 as opposed to level 1 in Riga, but not just from a technical element scores perspective, just much more commitment from the component scores as well. As we look at this, the Argentine tango, all of the teams have to perform the same steps, same edges, same timing, and that just gives us an indication of the level of flow and gliding skating skills that the various different teams have. Here, the twizzles, you can see the leg catch, one of the features, arm above the head as a feature to try attain higher level, hands extended in front. The various different criteria that all of the dance teams work towards. This now, second section of Argentine tango, and as I say, something all the teams have to do the exact same steps, exact same timing, and this just gives you an indication of the amount of ice coverage that the skaters have. And we can see here with Isabella and Trevor the awareness that they just need to get down deeper in the knees, and it's just been a couple of weeks since the first competition, very little training time available to them to make that strides forward, but they know what's necessary.
Yeah, and the thing in juniors is that these teams can come together quite quickly with not a lot of experience and get on the Junior Grand Prix, and you might see that. and they might be good individual skaters, but they're learning to skate together. Remember, not that the age difference is a big deal. It's not, but it's 19 and 14 years of age, and they're both growing, and they're getting together and starting a dance team. And this is a process that takes time.
And yet we have to hope. They look smart. I'm delighted to see that they're smiles and the kiss and cry. We have to hope now for Isabella and Trevor. They will have age eligibility as a junior team for the next at least one more season after this. Let's hope that they build from this and grow and develop and use this as a platform with which to make further strides forward.
Yeah, and looking to top their season's best score of 29.51 for the rhythm dance, and hopefully they can do that here, so progress will have been made.
And with the strong competition on the junior scene in ice dance this year, great for them to be alongside the likes of Phoebe Becker and James Hernandez, who lead the field at this stage, to be able to sense that level of depth of edge and the amount of commitment to the curves that a more experienced team has.
You know, when you're the student, you are taught by words. Maybe sometimes by dirty Bible words. But when you are at a competition, you're taught by what you see. And then what you see is interpreted in your own mind as to the words. Usually they relate to the same thing the coach has been saying for a year. Right?
Exactly.
But, you know.
And that ties back in with what we said on other events, that being in an environment whereby you are surrounded by people stronger than you has a huge acceleration in your progress. For this team, Isabella and Trevor, they perhaps aren't exposed to that level of deep edges and speed that others might get, and so this competition serves as not just an event but a much more training experience.
And there are some people who can survive in their own environment because they're so determined, and they may study a lot of video or they may go to competitions or whatever, and they like to train by themselves. But generally speaking, you are affected by the environment in which you live, and that can be a positive if you've got strong teams around you as well. Let's take a look at the rhythm dance scores. Season's best, 29.84, so some progress has been made.
SUKHOVSKAYA and
An experienced game.
29.84 total points.